Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Steve Hall. As always, you are on the Revive Stronger YouTube channel and we are going to be talking about the takeaways from the podcast with Jose Antonio. So let's get straight into it. Takeaway point number one is that following a high protein diet, we're talking about 3.3 to 3.4 grams of protein per kilogram, doesn't seem to have deleterious effects over the long term. Even years at the moment is what we're seeing. Takeaway point number two is that it's pretty common that people think high protein diets are bad for you. Even very well educated people such as dietitians, but this isn't really supported by any of the current literature, which is really disappointing to see. Takeaway point number three is that dieting on a high protein diet makes quite a bit of sense. One, protein is the most satiating macronutrient. So when you eat a high protein diet, you should be feeling more full. I think if anyone's eaten like a massive steak that has like 50, 60 upwards more protein, you feel pretty satiated afterwards. Also, additionally to satiation, protein has a high thermic effect of feeding. That means you might just be able to get away with eating more calories because more of them are coming from protein, and that thermic effect is the kind of energy used to digest it. So those are two good reasons to have a higher protein diet. Takeaway point number three is that a good baseline recommendation is 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. Sure, that might be more than what is minimum, but there's definitely no downsides to having this amount, and there potentially are some upsides that we're seeing. Point number five from the takeaways today from Jose Antonio is that having 3 meals containing a decent hit of protein plus 2 snacks is quite a nice way to think about your protein feedings and spreading it out through the day. And it's an easy, practical recommendation that you can take away from today to start optimizing your protein intake. Guys, hope you've enjoyed those takeaway points from Jose Antonio and our podcast with him. Please check out the full episode if you want to learn more. Our favorite quote from Jose is that it's hard to go wrong adding more protein. Quite often, you can't go wrong by adding more protein. That is our favorite quote from today's podcast. Hope you've enjoyed this, guys. Please, as always, share, like, comment, all that good stuff, and revive stronger.